This is the Coiled Isometric workshop, so all you're gonna need is a wall and a resistance band. There's 5 exercises in this workshop, all of which are gonna help you start coiling better, which will be really good for your landmines, your kettlebells, injury resilience, and more power. So let's get into it. All right, so this is the wall stretch. We're gonna start with our arm up straight against the wall, hip touching. We're gonna take the leg that's touching and bring it behind. Really pushing this hip still on the wall. We're trying to keep connected all through here. We're gonna bring our elbow down to our hip, and with the hip, we're gonna try to kick up a little bit. So we're not pushing it down, we're trying to kick it up a little so it brings and meets the elbow. Big breath in, squeeze. So we're gonna do 2 sets, 15 seconds each side. All right, so this is the Royal Coil. So we're gonna start interlocked hands and we're gonna push them up straight, bar as above our head as we can. Then we're gonna take a curtsy step. Most of the weight going through your front foot, so really driving forward. And we're going to twist into the coil. So the foot that's forward, we're gonna twist into it a little and we're gonna bring that arm down and really pushing up through this hand. Big breath in and squeeze. 2 sets, 15 seconds each side. This is the blade position with a lunge. So we're gonna bring our hands together and we're going to rotate. That's the main movement of this one. So we're gonna start in a lunge. We're going to hands connect, twist. So we're both twisting and side bending. And we're going to coil over, elbow in on the hip, driving forward, and then we're gonna lift up the back knee, still driving forward, squeeze, 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 and we're gonna finish off stepping forward, keeping the coil. Oh, you should feel that. All right, so you're gonna do 2 sets of 30 seconds there. This is the wall driver position. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our hands, we're gonna place them on the wall, and then we're gonna slightly rotate one side. This top hand internally rotates, and the same side leg is gonna kick back. The front foot is gonna slightly internally rotate. We're gonna push as hard as we can into the wall, and then the lower hand is going to pull back like a row into the hip while we're still pushing with this top hand as hard as we can. Big breath, and squeeze as hard as you can. 2 sets of 30 seconds. That will really hurt. This is the banded isometric coil. So we're gonna start in our lunge position, arms up top, twist, pull as hard as we can, leaning forward, pull, pull. So we're pulling each way, and then we're gonna come up into that lunge, driving forward, trying to keep the heels off the ground. 2 sets, 30 seconds each side.